In this fun-packed episode, we look at the confluence of the Rio Negro and Rio Amazonas. We go and camp in a lovely spot deep in the Amazon, and then we get into a little bit of a situation with our ferry. So keep on watching.
Well, they said we're going to leave after 7, but we've got to ask them before we. So now it's close to 1 o'clock in the morning.
But let's go back to the beginning. After arriving in Manaus, we took the road north into the Amazon. We were looking to explore the jungle a little bit and to get to know the plant life and see if we can find any animal life. We are at Lagoa Azul, the Blue Lagoon campsite, about 150 km north of Manaus in the Amazon. It's a natural lagoon surrounded by cautais full of cement. Water bubbles up, but it's not warm, and it doesn't smell like some hot springs. Karim said it is due to the alkaline minerals in the water that causes it to have this lovely milky blue color.
And it's supposed to have healing properties.
That's,
The water.
that's why she looks so young and hot.
Yeah.
From all the
Only
swimming.
the water, nothing about hard work and exercise.
Yeah. But it's quite refreshing and actually a little bit cold. We really enjoyed our short visit to northwest Brazil. The roads were muddy, the people friendly, and the forest was a thick carpet as far as the eye could see. We could take a short walk in the forest to get a closer look at what a thick tropical jungle looks like. It was difficult in the wheelchair, so we did not roam far. Ten minutes ago, it was still a nice sunny day, and suddenly it is pissing down. Amazing how quickly things change here in the Amazon. It does cool down the day, so I enjoy the rain, as it does bring the temperature down with 3 to 5 degrees. Well, let's wait and see how it goes. So I'm back at a harbor. Oops, there goes the car alarm. Hoping to catch a ferry from Manaus to Portobello. Bit confusing. Google Translate helps, but it doesn't help enough. Now we have to move the car down, and then we have to go to the ferry to renegotiate the price. Something we don't like. We thought we had the price negotiated here at the office, but when we arrived they said no, we only pay the port fee here, which was 120 reals, divided by 5 for $1. Let's see. So down to the harbour we went to talk about the price. Luckily we had some experience from our previous ferry trip and knew what price we should pay. So I just stuck to my guns and insisted on paying 1,200 reals, the price that was quoted at the harbour office. We were also moved to a bigger ferry with a lot more space. So everything worked out well for our next leg of our trip through the Amazon, or so we thought. As we were waiting for the ferry, we took a drive and we drove through an industrial estate, got to a closed gate, stopped for me to send up the drone, and luckily this very friendly guy came and told us, no, you can drive in. And we discovered, there's the very friendly guy, and we discovered a brilliant view of the confluence of the Rio Negro and the Rio Amazonas. And we spent some time there, and as we were chilling and Corinne was making her famous chicken, the light changed as well, and we could see how the colors of the river changed. And it became more sort of clearer, yes, more defined.
Oh yeah, darker kind of.
Yeah, darker.
So the black became black
and the brown became more brown. Yeah. And now it's back into town. We wonder what the driving challenges is waiting on the docks for Corinne.
No, they said they do it. They said they said they actually drive the vehicle.
Yeah.
on the ferry, so it's not my boat.
Yeah. It's a very big ferry, this one, even bigger than the other one.
So it must be easier.
Yeah, so well, let's see.
I actually think, yeah, it looks like the initial ferry carries more passengers and smaller vehicles or loads. So the one that we are going on, there were already few trucks loaded on it and some food, but it doesn't look like there's so many passengers on it. So maybe we are lucky. It looks like a newer version. We could see more plugs because we just bought our 110 to 220 converter, and we would like to use it on the ferry for the fridge and the battery.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be undercover, not in the sun, so our panels probably won't get much sun. So yeah, a power source is important for us to keep our drink cold, and we've made a lot of food and we're much better prepared.
And now they provide meals.
Yeah, they've told us we get 3 meals a day while on the ferry.
Anyway, maybe it's the same meal. So
yeah.
Marmitex, chicken marmitex. The last one wasn't so good, so maybe
Yeah.
it's still.
Yeah, so yeah, if you over-prepared, nothing will go wrong. Back at the Manaus port, it was time to discover our new home on the water for the next few days. We were apprehensive and excited to see what this ferry ride was like. We really liked the previous ferry ride, so we had high expectations. The previous ferry left right on time and was very punctual, so we expected a similar experience. But when you travel, you never know, and only time would tell.
Many hours later.
Tell us about the little situation.
Well, they said we're going to leave after 7. But we forgot to ask them before we. So now it's close to 1 o'clock in the morning. They've offloaded all the macaroni and stuff. They've moved the ferry, and now this one truck that I think they're going to load it on the ferry, but he must first reverse. It's not starting, so we can't get on.
Good. They've got a different driver now. Hopefully he can start it, because it started quite easily earlier.
Clutch control is everything.
Yeah. Amper.
Many hours later.
It's an hour later and eventually the truck has started. Hopefully we can go up next after those trucks come down.
Many hours later.
It is now the next day, 3 o'clock, and it looks like we are getting ready to move.
Yeah, we're still in Manaus.
We are not sure what the uphold been. Things happen very slowly today, but they're putting fuel in our ferry and it's moved to that position. They fixed the second truck that broke, and it looks like we're going to load this one up again, the first one that also broke.
Yeah, the little fucker that started all the problems. We only went to bed at 3 last night. Or after 3.
They told us to go to bed at 3. They told us we could sleep in the drive. Yeah.
That they gave up on leaving, yeah. So everybody took a break and went to the rest, and we took a cat nap through the afternoon. And yeah, hopefully now, that's the second truck they didn't want to start.
Many hours later.
To drive the car up. She's not very eager on that, but let's see how it goes. Driving like a champ, now just for me to get up the ramp. Let's go.
Many hours later.
Late the Sunday evening, we left Manaus, more than 24 hours after the scheduled departure time. Good morning. It's a very noisy first day of our second ferry trip. have a very noisy home at the moment. I hope you can hear me. And we are heading on the Rio Madeira, turned off the Rio Amazon, slowly heading southwest. We both have a bit of a flu and a snotty nose and a sore throat. Today we are having not the best meal you'll have in Brazil, but the meal you will have a lot if you travel on a budget. It's a lot of starch and then some protein, typically called a marmitex or marmite, but mostly called a marmitex. And it's rice, beans, spaghetti,
Potato.
and then sometimes potato, mince, fish. On the boat so far we've had 4 that was chicken. The name originates from the Marmitex brand of bowls that was used originally. Now it's a foam-like bowl. Typically to the similar to the story behind the Rolex from Uganda. But yeah, it's a staple food. It's cheap. It's common. You get it everywhere, and it's a lot of starch. Not Corinne's favorite.
I'm hoping for fish.
Yeah. We're just happy that it's not chicken. But it's included in the price. So yeah, let's not waste it. It's up. I'm very excited like
Mint.
yeah.
I don't like the beans.
The rice and how's the salad?
Same salad as lunchtime.
Okay. The view from the front of the ferry made up for the lack of variety in our cuisine. We were treated with great sunsets every day as our ferry kept on moving southwest into the setting sun. We spotted quite a few river dolphins while enjoying the sunset, and they were the only wild animals we saw on the ferry ride. I did not get them on camera, so you'll have to take my word for it. Good morning! It is the third morning of our second ferry trip. The river is starting to get a bit narrower. A lot of wood and debris on the river. Both is twisting and turning a lot more. We're both still quite fluey. A bit of a cough and a chest and a voice. We are screaming because of the cabin noise. But yeah, so far so good. It's still going well. We've got about 500 kilometers to go. And the trees are enormous. I haven't seen any more dolphins. There's still not a lot of animal life. We see some birds, but not a lot. And we've been seeing a lot of mining boats. Gold mine, from what I can find out. There was a bit of a gold rush here in 2019, and I was still mining for gold. And a big barges full of sand.
Good morning. It's our third day on the ferry. I am quickly going to give you a tour on this one. There's not so many people on it, so it's more commercial ferry. We're starting at the front because it's very quiet here. The engine is in the back, so it's quite noisy and you won't be able to hear me. Okay, let's go upstairs. This is where we are. Kitchen and toilet. Okay. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 159 160 Oh, you make it? Ah. 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 Oh, for your arm.
Waar je vrouw Derek?
Interruption, I just bought earrings.
This pen.
It's very nice. But I will say. Okay. I'll bring the money.
Okay, okay.
Okay, in the front is where the people sleep. I'm just gonna quickly, it's closed off because it's been raining. Bom dia! I make a video for my husband downstairs. And this is where everybody sleeps. Okay. Water tanks that's overflowing. I thought we didn't have any water, but it looks like we've got too much. Right. Woo!
We kept ourselves busy with handing out our gift bags, and Corinne kept practicing her throwing skills. Some of the other passengers got into the game, and some of them had very strong throwing arms. This ensured that our gift bags were picked up easily by the passing females on boats, living in the more remote areas along the banks of the river.
I'll show you the most dodgy way to remove a vehicle from a ferry. I would never do that with my vehicle. I hope I never need to do that with my vehicle.
We hope you're not going to do it like our vehicle. We're not going to do
Yeah.
it.
So it's the car shuffle again to get a vehicle off the ferry. We've had to move, and now they're moving the big truck over there, and it's all to get this car off.
We stopped at a small town, and the harbour was not suited for vehicle disembarking. There was a metal barrier and about a 2-meter drop-off between the ferry and the solid ground. The driver of the Toyota Fortuner was nervous, but after long discussion, they did get the vehicle off the ferry, but it was frightening to watch. It made me very nervous about what was to come for us and our van in Puerto Velo.
Trust that the big truck has to come off, and therefore they need a proper ramp. Because I shat myself on behalf of that Fortuner owner. And then we are slowly making our way to the Peruvian-Bolivian border, and we'll be on the road again. Are you looking forward to driving again? So no, she's not looking forward to driving again. Yeah. It was now, first ferry was 5 days, and this is going to be 4 days plus 1 day on the docks. And let's see what the day brings. And we have arrived in Portobello. Actually a half a day early. So now we have to make plans on what we're going to do next. Karine is searching for something she saw on some town on Overland. But yeah, we're doing a little bit of route planning and planning for the day as we head towards Peru.
We docked at Portobello and then discovered we had to drive off the ferry on 2 wooden planks. Without a metal barrier that caused the other vehicle to seesaw, but it was still a frightening process. We insisted that another vehicle go first so that Karine could see how it was done and to test the strength of the wooden planks and the pallets that was used as a ramp.
So we have to drive down this ramp now, as the other ramp is not available. Okay, net zo, ja, kom. Wees fijn. Oké, nou stadig met je achterwiel. Daar zij. Rechtheid. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Muito obrigado. Ciao.
Obrigada. Ciao. Ciao.
We ran into some of our fellow passengers walking along the small gravel road that connects the harbour with the city of Portobello. We decided to pick some of them up. Our little van could only fit a few of them. It was blistering hot and they had a lot of bags with them. They decided to give us all the big bags and that the pregnant lady and the gentleman with the health condition would drive with us to the bus terminal in Portobello.
So we're in Portobello, just crossed a very big bridge, and our car is packed full of luggage. It's never been this heavy, but we are taking a shitload of luggage, a pregnant lady and a gentleman to the bus stop. Because it's fucking hot and I would have had to walk very far, and then it's another 5.5 k's. So let's return the favor of all the nice Brazilian people that's been so nice to us. Traffic calmer. How many bags do you fit into a Toyota Hi-Ace that is already full of stuff? The answer is 2 people and 10 bags. We did hear a few extra squeaks and creaks, but the Hi-Ace did it.
We then headed towards the Brazil, Peru and Bolivian border. Although we started hearing about political protest in Peru, little did we know that we were heading into another challenging adventure, attempting to cross Peru during political unrests with lots of roadblocks.
You know, so far today has been the day of the most accidents we've seen. A car that went off in a very potholed area and a truck. So we have to keep our eyes open. Be careful on the road as we keep heading west.
Because west is west.
And with those positive words, we take on our next challenge, crossing Peru from the Amazon to the mountains, trying to get through multiple roadblocks, food and fuel shortages. Will we make it? Gracias. Ciao. But that's a story for another time. So please remember to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you won't miss out on future adventures. Thank you for our Patreons for making these videos possible.